Lovely big red dot popped up, has there? Right, marvellous. I bet you thought you'd escaped the sartorial elegance that is the famous Freelander shirt. Wrong, here it is. Never mind the rain, never mind the temperatures, we're here. Here in sunny Oberstdorf, or not so sunny. We were hoping to shoot this with a beautiful Bavarian vista back there. Well, it's the risk you take coming to the Alps. Regrettably, it's either blistering hot sunshine or it's raining and misty. It's misty and rather warm, so at times it's been a bit unpleasant, but doesn't put you off the fact that this is still a beautiful part of the world. Heading here from Fussen, the interesting thing is you keep dropping over the border into Austria, back into Germany, back into Austria, back into Germany. Oberstdorf itself, only 4 clicks north of the Austrian border. You'll see 1 or 2 signs that tell you need to pay Austrian road tax. It only applies if you're going to go on the Austrian motorways. If you're on the A roads and B roads and mountain passes, you don't have to pay Austrian road tax. Right, Oberstdorf, beautiful little village, very historic, still has a couple of farms in the middle of it. Now, major skiing centre, 2 big ski jumps over there, another one back there. What made Oberstdorf's fortune was Herr Schratt, a shoemaker, the local museum purportingly to have the largest climbing boot in the world located within it. The legacy of Herr Schratt is the family still exist, the offices are still here, and Oberstdorf, tiny and quaint as it is, boasts 27 shoe shops. So if you come here with no shoes and you leave with no shoes, you're probably like my better half there, virgin undeformed. However, the one thing you notice about Oberstdorf, like all Bavarian villages, the church, the spire of which is over there, St. John the Baptist, dominates the village. The church bells still ring every hour, every quarter, throughout every day, more so on a Sunday. Bavaria is extremely Catholic, and it's a very keen Catholic part of the world. They ring their church bells, they fly their flags, they have their high days, they have their holidays, they have their festivals and traditions. It's one of those parts of the world where they're not that bothered whether you don't like it or not. If you've come here and you don't like their traditions, their advice is go somewhere else. As far as we're concerned, yesterday Munich is still a fantastic city, very historic, very lively, but nice to get yourself back down into Bavaria. Nighttime, Oberstdorf, you can hear a pin drop, and when the clouds do part, crystal clear skies. Breathe in, the air is beautiful and clear, absolutely fantastic part of the world. As regards the Touareg, well, what can you say? My only criticism is the luggage cover. If they fit the same cover to the new Touareg, I shall take great delight in filming and being filmed ripping it out. It's an absolute menace. That aside, the thing just eats up the miles, it eats up the mountain passes, it eats up the roads. There were quite a lot of the roads we wanted to show you, but regrettably the weather has prevented us from doing it. Today is our last day here. Tomorrow morning we head north. We head north in the first instance and spend tomorrow night near Kaiserslautern in the Black Forest. Hotel we're stopping at, dear heart has booked us into one that is renowned for its waterbeds. As if we haven't had enough of the stuff here, we get to sleep on it. So I'm working on the theory that I'll finally get my head down when the tide comes in. After that, we progress further north into Belgium to a museum that I've always wanted to go to, but more of that later on. So until we meet again, that's it.